Hello, my friends. So I just wanted to make a quick video that would help you with your sort at home. This should help the students with practicing their sort, but also should help moms and dads with how to talk to your student about the sort, using the same language that we use here in school. So Zoey, you have worked your way up to this sort over the last few weeks, working on short vowel CVC and long vowel CVC E. Adam and Olivia, this is very new for you guys because I told you both that you're going to be joining one of my higher reading groups next week, and my higher reading groups have already learned these concepts, so I want to kind of get you caught up a little bit. So we have two groups this week. There's also a third group, which I'll explain in a second, but two main groups. The first group is called Short CVC. So all the words in this group have to follow two rules. The first rule is they have to have the short vowel sounds. So short A, ah, short E, eh, short I, I, short O, ah, and short U, And then they have to have this pattern that we call CVC. This stands for consonant, vowel, consonant. And we'll get into that a little bit here. The second main group is Long Cbc E. All the vowels in this group make the long sound. Long vowels say their name. So long A, long E, long I, long O, and then long U makes two different sounds. It can say U or ooh. And all the words in this group have this pattern, CVCe, which stands for consonant, vowel, consonant, silent E. I always tell my students the silent E on the end makes the vowel in the middle long. It makes it say its name. We do have one third group, as I mentioned. This is called Oddball for my new friends, my new families. Oddball is just an extra group where I always tell students we put the naughty little words that don't follow the rules. Usually there's just one, two, possibly every once in a while 3 words in the oddball group. And it's just words that don't follow the rules of the group. They have to follow all of the rules to be in a group. So to be in this group, they have to have the short vowel sound and CVC pattern. To go in this group, they have to have the long vowel sound and CVCe pattern. If they only have the short sound but the CVCe pattern, one rule from each, then it's an oddball. All right, so let's start with the short CVC words. So I have a collection of words over here on the side. Some of them are on your sort, some of them are not. Let's go ahead and read them. Try reading them with me. Stop, paste, cat, witch, white, mule. Which of these words would you say have the short CVC pattern? One word that I see right away is cat. If we stretch this word out like bubble gum, we'll hear that short A, cat. We can hear that short A sound. We also can see that it has the CVC pattern. The letter C is a consonant, A is a vowel, and C is a consonant again. All right, let's go back to our list and look for another word that is short CVC. Next, I notice stop. I'll move that one over here. Stretch the word stop out like bubblegum with me. Stop. You can hear that short O in there. Also, this has the CVC pattern. I know that it's a little difficult to notice at first, but my new friends learned today that when you have two consonants together, we call this a blend. So even though there's 2 consonants at the beginning of the word, S and T, they blend together to make one consonant sound, st. So it still counts as just one C for CVC. Then O is a vowel, and then P is my last consonant. There's one more word over here. Also has a blend. Can you find that word? It's the word witch. Witch is interesting, my new friends found out today, because it has 2 blends. First, let's stretch it out like bubblegum. W-itch. So it has that short I in the middle. If we notice, it starts with the blend WH, so that's our first consonant sound. Then it has the I, which is a vowel in the middle. And then it also has a consonant blend at the end, CH. So all 3 of these words have short vowel sounds and the CVC pattern. even if they have more than 3 letters, still counts. All right, now let's move on to the second group, long Cvc E. Remember, long vowels say their name. Which words over here do you notice would this go in this pattern? So they would have a consonant, vowel, consonant, and a silent E. That silent E on the end makes the vowel in the middle long. So first I notice mule. Let's stretch it out like bubblegum. M-U-L. Remember, long U can say U or oo. So this one makes the U sound in the middle. And if we notice, M is a consonant, U is a vowel, L is a consonant, and that has that silent E on the end that makes that U long. All right, so no blends in this word. Let's look at the last 2 words left. Which other words go in this group? Here's another one. Paste. Stretch it out with me. Paste. So it's got that long A. It starts with a consonant, P. Then it has a vowel, A. Then it has a consonant blend, S-T, make one sound, st. And then that silent E on the end again. If that silent E was not there, if it was just P-A-S-T, this word would be past. So it would be a short A. But by adding that silent E, it makes the vowel, the A, in the middle long, paste. So this still counts as CVCe, even though it has the blend, because that's a consonant sound together. Then our last word, read it with me, white. So white, let's stretch it out like bubblegum. White. So it has that long I. And then notice this one starts with a blend, W-H. That's one consonant sound. W. Long I in the middle, I. Another consonant, T. And then the silent E on the N. Great job. So at home, your students are going to take their real words, the sheet of paper that's coming home today in their folder. They're going to cut them out sometime this week. And they're going to practice sorting their words at least twice at home this week. So this is just a video that's an example. So they could watch this first, and then they could sort them at home. And they're going to make 2 choices from that sheet that has all the boxes of choices on it. I noticed that my new friends did a great job of getting that turned in this week. So obviously you were able to figure that out. Thank you, moms and dads. All right, this is another activity. My friend Zoey is familiar with it, but for my new friends, this is another activity that you can choose. It's not on that homework choice sheet, but this is another great way to practice CVC versus CVCe. I call this charting your words. So if you would like to use this as one of your choices this week, instead of one of the other boxes, you could just write it somewhere in an empty space in the corner that you charted your words. All right, so we can do a few of them here together as an example. So I have all of our words from the last page, cat, stop, witch, mule, white, paste, and I have 2 charts here that I made. All I did was I wrote the word CVC, underlined it, and then I drew lines in between to make these columns to separate the C's and the V's. And then in my second group, CVCe, again, underlined it, and then drew lines in between to separate the columns. So this is super simple. You can do it on a piece of paper. If you'd like to pause the video right here to go run and grab a piece of paper and a pencil, that would be fantastic. It would really help you with practicing it to do it with me. So if you want to go ahead and pause it right here, go ahead and grab it. We'll be here when you come back. All right, let's go ahead and start. So we're going to take the first word on our list, cat. On the last page, we decided this was a short CVC word. So we're going to take that word and we're going to chart it. Each blank, each column is a different group. So we're going to start with, what is the first consonant in cat? You tell me. Good, it's a C. So I'm going to start by writing a C in this group. You can go ahead and do it on your piece of paper as well. What's the vowel in cat? That needs to go in the second column. Good, it's an A. And then what's the last consonant in cat? Nice job, T. Now we want to go back and look and make sure that we have all the letters and it really spells the word cat. C-A-T. Good, that spells cat. All right, let's go on to the next word. Stop. What's the first consonant in stop? Good, it's an S. Then what's the vowel in stop? Nice job, O. And what's the last consonant in stop? Yep, P. All right, now go back and look at your words, see if it spells the word correctly. S-O-P, sop. We're missing a letter. Which letter did we miss? Yes, we missed the T. Which group do you think the T goes in? What have we learned about two consonants that are next to each other? That's right, they make a blend. So this first column, this first consonant group, is actually going to have an S and a T in it. So now S-T-O-P, that makes our word stop. So some groups, if it's a blend, you're gonna actually put both letters in the same group. Let's do our last short CVC word, which was which. What's the first consonant? Or hint, what's the first blend? Good job, so it's W-H. What's the vowel in which? That's right, it's an I. And then what's the last consonant in which? Let's see if you can figure it out on your own. If you said CH, nice job. So you have to put the whole blend in that last consonant group. Good job. All right, let's move on to CVCe. So we're going to chart these words now. They're the last three words on our chart. Let's start with mule. What's the first consonant in mule? No blends in this one, so it's pretty easy. That's right, it's an M. What's the vowel in mule? U. And what's the consonant in mule? The second consonant? L. And then at the end it has silent E. All the words in this group are going to have a silent E at the end. All right, let's go to our next word. So our next word is white. So what's the first consonant? Be on the lookout for blends this time. I hope you said W-H. What's the vowel in white? I. What's the second consonant? T. And the last one? E. Good job. All the words are going to have an E at the end. Okay, we have one last word. Let's see if you can chart it on your own. It is paste. If you don't have a piece of paper in front of you, you can just kind of think out loud to yourself or in your head which letters would go in which column. Go ahead, paste. How would you chart that? All right, let's check your work or your thinking. First consonant is P, just a P. Second consonant, A. Second consonant is a blend, S-T. And then, of course, silent E on the end. Great job. You just charted your words for the first time. So again, this is another choice that you can make instead of one of the items, the choices in the boxes on the homework sheet. So if you want to choose this instead, Mom and Dad can just write a little note on the side in a corner space that said that you charted your words. So you would want to chart all the words that are in your sort. We only practiced 6 of them today as an example, but you would want to do all of them. Once you get going, it actually gets to be very simple, but it's really useful to do this because it helps you understand the groups and understanding those blends again, how those are one consonant sound. Nice job, friends. Moms and dads, let me know if you have any questions, especially my new families, because I know that this can be a little bit tricky. It's very different language than probably you heard from your child's last school, but it is a very, very effective program for teaching spelling. So please reach out if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Thanks, everybody. Bye. Have a good day.